Hi, welcome to the Webtrend, a new, free and open source, quick and beautiful website creator for all kinds of text files, log files and HTML files. You can even add more, just have to tweak the script that I've created and serve it for your purposes. I will give a demo of how this script works and also show you the output of it. Also, I will give the download links for this script in the description box below. Please share this good news with all your friends and colleagues so that they can help other departments and organizations. Also spread this news on your social media websites so that struggling people can find new job opportunities. If you find my efforts useful to you in your profession or for getting new job opportunities based on this, please consider making a donation on my PayPal account or my UPI account mentioned in the description box below. This will motivate me for providing such services in future. Now we will have a demo of all this. First, this is the project website, Webtrend, a quick website creator. Create and host website for a website for all your text files, log files and HTML files. So you have to first download this zip file that I'm providing. It's called webtrend.zip. And once you download, go to your downloads area in your Explorer or Finder or File Manager. Go to the downloads folder and right click that webtrend.zip and choose extract or extract here. This will extract to a folder called Webtrend here. So this is the folder which it will get extracted. So once you extract it, go inside the folder. You will see for 3 operating systems I have given it. It might work for others as well, but I haven't not tested it in others. So, but then you can always choose a free Linux system like Debian Linux, the Bullseye edition. You can Google search for it and get a live CD to run on any operating system. You can boot through it and run the script through it. But let me now show you for Mac OS. I am on a MacBook Pro now for video recording. So I will show you on Mac OS X how this works. Only difference between Mac and Linux is Linux comes with all utilities, GNU utilities ready. Like for example, Debian Bullseye comes with all utilities ready to run the script out of the box straight away. But for Mac, you might have to install this GNU sed utility, which my script uses through the homebrew package manager. So let's go through now for the Mac OS. I will show you how to run the script. So I get into the Mac OS folder and then inside that there will be a lot of files with dependent files as well. JavaScript, CSS and other things. But you don't need to know much about HTML. Of course, knowing HTML will help you. You can in your spare time go to w3schools.com and learn through the HTML tags. Google search for HTML tags and learn through it quickly. So you can customize it a lot better than what I have given you. So, but then this itself is quite sufficient for many purposes. Let me show you how. So once you go through this folder, I have gone through the Mac OS folder. You will have something called index.shell, index.sh script, which is the main script. It will call one more script, but you don't need to know much about it. So index.shell is the script you have to run. So, but before running it, you have to edit a few parameters. I will show you that now, how to edit it. So right click it and open it with some good code aware, code sensitive editor. Choose a good code sensitive editor first. Otherwise it might corrupt the file also if the editor is wrong choice. So I use Sublime Text, which is also freely downloadable. So go to open it with Sublime Text. And in this, I have given something called, no need to go through the script, but I will show you the parameters to be edited. This is the most important section which you have to touch upon. Edit it and save the file and run it. That's it basically, very simple. So parameters to be edited. This is the rsync command, first command, which will copy all your source folders that you provide in this one line. All the source folders to a temporary folder called WebGen. In the scripts subdirectory. It will copy it. It will not alter your source files. It will just make a copy and do some processing on it and give you the output and optionally copy it to your destination as well if you give it. So if the rsync command has some few options, -r, -v, -progress, -delete before, no need to touch all that. Next comes the source folders and the destination folder. Destination folder is the last entry, but it will be only one single entry. But source folders can be many. You can target many of your source folder at one shot. So give all the source folders within double quotes. Say for example, I have given users Nathan downloads putty doc. Putty doc is a putty documentation for the putty software. So I'm helping them out on this, and as well as gifting this effort to the world as well, so that they can use it for other purposes. So putty doc, I've given putty doc and another folder, source folder called halibut. So both these folders I'm trying to convert to HTML at one shot. And the last will be the script folder. Script folder, inside script folder, it will create a subfolder called Webgen, where your output will reside. And you can copy this Webgen to any hosting service, be it your local intranet or the internet. So you can copy it and host this Webgen folder fully. So now let's go through the other parameters in this section. So destination folder, you can give a destination folder where you want to copy it. So if you don't, you can of course comment out. Hash is a command character in that script. If you start with a hash character, it won't work on that command. It won't do it. Then after destination folder comes my title. Give your documentation, whatever title you want, you give it within double quotes. Then my header is a header also used in this. You can give the same as well. Then my character set is UTF-8. This is very, very important to know. Say for example, UTF-8 supports many languages and their characters. But there are some things like Western European languages which requires a different character set. Like for example, ISO-8859-1. So this is the character set. So if you want to know your character set, there are a couple of ways. You can go through the folder files I have given you. I have given you some sample languages, countries and character sets.pdf here. Language character set.csv, character sets.pdf. So at least 4 files I have given it, because each one is having some different character set list. So you can go through it. If you don't know, if you still can't get your character set, an easy technique to identify the character set is just Google search for any language website. Your language website, Google search for it on Google Chrome and right click that page. Once you open the page, right click the page and view page source. Click view page source. So once you do that, the page source will open in another tab. Just search for charset, C-H-A-R-S-E-T, charset, and adopt that setting here. Copy that setting and paste it here. That's it. And you can specify a my version for your documentation as well. So that's it. I think these are the 4 parameters you need to know. You have to change and save this file and then run it. That's it. It's so simple. So now these are all the various commands, the below commands. I am doing a lot of processing here. I can't document everything, but if you are aware of shell scripting, you can understand it quickly. But otherwise also you don't need to know. You just need to know how to run the script after editing the parameters above. So first job is to edit the parameters and then run the script. I will show you now how to run the script. I will see if anything else is left. You can customize or tweak with the help of your IT support person. You can tweak a lot in this. You can even add a path variable at the top of the script so that you can run through cron jobs and task schedulers. You can run through this so that it gets automatically updated when the source file changes or source folder changes. All the files inside it will be updated. So that's the beauty of this. So now let's go through the last command in this is the rsync command, which it's optional. If you want to comment it, put a hash before it. This will copy it to the destination folder. This Webgen folder to your destination folder. It will copy it quickly, one shot. But see that you have permissions at all these folder places. You should have read-write permissions and also disk space. Of course, your website won't be too big, but in case if it's too big, then try to check the disk space as well. And main thing is permissions. You need to have permissions to read and write on the source and destination folders and also your script folders. That's it. Now I will show you how to run the script. Once you have completed editing these parameters to be edited section, if you complete it, then save the script, file, save it, and then go one level back. See, this is Mac OS folder where the index.shell ASH script is residing. Go back one level and right click the for Mac OS folder, right click it, and then say services, new terminal at folder. This might differ from operating system to operating system. Many Linuxes have in the main section itself, open terminal here, it will have it. So you can, it will nice and comfortably open it in that folder for you. Otherwise, you can choose services, new terminal at folder. So once you identify that, you just have to run the script. The easiest way to run the script, even without bothering about the permission of the script, is sh space index.sh. Just type sh space index.sh and press enter. This will do a lot of processing and give you an output which you can go through if there are any errors, but mostly it should not be any errors. Otherwise, if there are errors, you can spot out and run the command single by single on the terminal. If you run it, you can debug it very well, whichever command gives you an error. But I hope it doesn't give me. I have tested it extensively. It shouldn't give you any errors. So now it says, please check the script completed its execution successfully. Please check the WebGen folder now. So you now go through the WebGen folder. Let's go through that. Go into the Mac OS folder and see that there is a new folder created called WebGen. Go inside it. So it has documented all my first level folders that you supplied. So I supplied 2 folders, PuttyDoc and Halibut. So it copied both of them, including their dependencies, and in subfolders, it copied it. So now let me go through the PuttyDoc and see how beautiful this website has come up now. So it will give you default.html and index.html. Some web servers require default.html, some web servers require index.html. But I will not overwrite. If you have already an index.html, I will not overwrite it. I will only create a new file if it is required only. So let me go through the index.html, open it. This is a beautiful documentation. You can see it. The title that I gave it to the script has come on top. Version has come here. And then this is the folders. Lot of folders. It has documented clearly. Not folders. It's that in the PuttyDoc, there are so many HTML files which it has documented. And in the Halibut, there is one HTML file which is documented also. It has stripped off the .html extension, but has given you the title, the file name of it here. So one can recognize quickly. If you give a good descriptive title, it will be very helpful to your users to switch back and forth and know what is what in that. And if I click on any of this, it goes nicely to that corresponding section. It opens that HTML file and open for you in a beautiful manner. You can continuously read a lot of documentation with this beautiful website creator. You can continuously read without eye strain. So that's the main aim of it. And that's why I started this project itself. So create an intelligent and beautiful website. So I think I've covered everything. Let me check if there is anything else left. Okay, I will show you that I have given in, just go back. In that Mac OS folder, I have given a readme first.txt. Of course, in each of the folders, Linux, Mac and Windows, I have given readme first.txt. Open that thing and know if there are any other steps missing, which I have not explained in this video, but there will be steps here. If I update this file, you will get the latest updated also. So steps to create a website quickly for any folder files. Edit the index.shell script first and launch terminal in the same folder and execute this. Check the WebGen, you can tweak it. You can check the WebGen folder. You can schedule it. Of course, in Mac, the GNU set which the script requires is not found by default. So I had to go through a package manager like Homebrew, install it through the terminal, and then install GNU set, and then copy the GNU set, which it calls it gset, from its own directory to the user local bin set directory, so that my script can find it quickly. So this is for only Mac OS. But for Linux, like Debian Linux Bullseye Edition, you don't need to do anything. Just run the script. That's it. Edit the script and run it. That's all. You don't need to install anything extra. So that's the advantage of a free Linux system. which has all the utilities. Then you can also run the script through the sudo command. If you're not sure about permissions, you can run it with the sudo command so that it gets the exhaustive permissions, full permissions. So I think that's it. I covered everything. Just go through this readme file, run it. I wish you all the best in your efforts to document everything in your organization, or take it as a job for other organizations as well as a consultant. So I hope and wish you all the best, and have a nice day. Thanks for watching.